Hey, I want to not just make sad videos where I've lost my money. This is a video where I'm posting my profitable trade. So Idea has been my profitable trade for this year basically, and if you see almost 3 lakhs, that is 106 percentage if I realize this right at the end of the month. But if you see here, even now it's 2.54, but there's no liquidity in the options, so I can't sell it right away. The main purpose of making this video is for vlogging, not as a educational video or as a suggestion or anything. So don't take this and do a trade on this. Yeah. Now coming to the main thing is, when I do option buying, I have a high conviction that it is going to go down. So I'm ready to take losses even if let's say option goes to zero sometimes, not every time, and I try to exit it if it is going below my threshold which I am expecting. So if you see 16 PE, the price fell from 16, and after that day there was a 20% gap from 16 to it fell down to almost 13. That is when I've taken the position of Idea. So I've taken the position of Idea here, and it took few days and then again fell drastically. So this is the main place where I started making money, not the other. So people say buy the dips, but you shouldn't be catching the falling knife, and the trade had clear logic behind it. First of all, JP Morgan has released a report. They are shorting, even though their hedge firm and other things say that they are long in Singapore market. Their independent research unit is independent, and nowhere in the world usually where one department belongs to other. And also there will be internal politics inside multiple banks where one department fights with the other. So usually you take an advantage of research report even though they have high positions on it. And apart from that, whatever government has been supporting Vodafone Idea, it won't sustain that, and it's basically a black hole where it keeps sucking in things, and the Idea and Vodafone is something like that. And I needed a big news to short Idea anytime. There are few stocks like this where I have shorted on big news. One was Adani last year, and Idea was the second this year. So there are other stocks which I want to short, but they are not listed in F&O. So I have been waiting for Idea since a long time. Didn't make a real good profit actually. I had more positions, but initial days when I was here, when it started flying up, I had a little loose hands, and I exited and entered the November trade. That is the 16th position. Otherwise I had multiple out of the money positions because the price is at 13, and I was in out of money positions, and I've taken in the money position with 16 because my convictions were high. At the same time, what happened here is I've taken only one position. I couldn't take this position because I didn't find an attractive price to take it, and the second one is the margins were too high, and this time I didn't want to take any high leveraged positions and lose. Right now I'm not betting on either side of the market apart from just Idea. So usually I trade on like 5 to 6 options, but in F&O I have stopped doing that because market can fly either ways, either up or down. So that's the reason I am not doing that. So I'm being stock specific, but I have lost in past few months. I have lost multiple times on Bank Nifty and Nifty in index because I was shorting aggressively, but they were high and they went up. I am still predicting that Indian market can be said it is overvalued, and because of the Chinese market now many FIIs might exit Indian market. Apart from that, there are other fundamental things which are happening here, like Israel and Iran geopolitical issue, which is going to impact the crude oil prices. Even if we see right now the crude oil prices, I don't know if it's here. If we see crude oil prices, they went really up. They're like 6 to 7% up since yesterday. So if we go on daily basis, if we see from almost from the support, it has gone almost 10% up in few days. So this has a huge impact on oil pricing, and most of the companies like Reliance and ONGC are can get really volatile because of this move, and because they are the market leaders there, and also the other companies which are going to be impacted. On top of that, inflationary environment in India, these are all contributing to the adding fuel to the fire. So you have to be extremely careful in Indian equity market specifically. The debt market looks fine, but again, this is just a vlog, not educational video. Don't take educational content from here. Don't take the trading suggestions or anything from here. This is meant just to watch and forget, or do your own research or ask an expert. I am not an expert, so I'm just sharing my views, and these are my trades. No, they don't have. If you replicate them, they might not result the same yield. So don't do that. Again, coming to this one. So Idea, I shorted for a fundamental reason. I think Idea might go down further, but I am keeping a stop loss here because there is a huge fundamental support in this zone, where after 9 there will be some kind of support which I am expecting, because most of the time the support can be found here and here, and even I thought at this point at 12 there will be some kind of support, but that support has been broken easily. Now there will be there is this support which is coming up here, and support is not just this line, but can be this zone. This entire zone can be a support. So this entire region is a support region. So if you see from 10 rupees to 8 rupees, the price can stay there for a long time. The JP Morgan report says 2 rupees, but even I predict Vodafone Idea to be 0. For me, Vodafone Idea doesn't add any kind of value to the present market. I am against monopoly. I am against duopoly. I support the fundamentals which government is trying to support, that is having 3 players in the market. They can do that with BSNL. BSNL already has a lot of funding and got a good funding right now, and partnering with MTNL will have a good deal. But I don't think Vodafone Idea is poised to make a great move here, and if government is supporting them, I think it's a black hole which sucks up all the money, and there's no return on investment there. For that point, I would say this company is going to go to 0, from 72 to, it came down to 20, and from 20 it has come down to 7, and now it has played out for 1 year for multiple investors. JP Morgan and other guys, big investment firms also have bought it, but now I guess hedge funds are playing the game now, and I think it can go down further. But my probabilities, I have hedged my position for October, and I will also hedge my position of shorting for the November. So yeah, that's it guys. If you have watched so far, you can subscribe or like if you really like the video, and then have a great day. Bye.